Hello everyone, I'm the computer programming and analyst Breno Lopez Mafra, and today I'm here to present my personal project that is a full stack finance dashboard showing a little bit of the code, demonstrating the app working, also the Postman collection and deployment environments. As it is a full stack application, for the front end I used React, Vite, Tailwind, Zustand, and also the recharts, and for backend I used Node, Express, and the JWT authentication. For the database, I used SQLite, and for tools, I used Railway, Verso to deploy, and also Postman to test the endpoints. Here I also made the application diagram. So the user or the Postman hits the front end, then it goes to the back end in the API with Node, Express, and JWT, and then in the back end hits the SQLite database for queries and it returns a JSON. Then in the sequence, the front end renders the UI, also all the charts and tables. The Chrome job deletes all the guest users that are older than 24 hours. So the requests to the API use the bearer token for HTTP requests, data rows, and business logic. First thing I want to show you is the database. So here you can see the SQLite tables, the accounts, investments, transactions, and users. Here you can also see the guest snapshot for requests. And the database also have a cron that purges the guests older than 24 hours. Talking a little bit about the GitHub repository, everything is committed and pushed to this repo. It's public and also have automatic deployments to Railway for backend and API, and the front end is stocked on the Verso. For the project structure, I created the API folder to stock the database. Here on public to stock the images. Here on SRC, all the components, the assets, about the layout and UI components. And I have also a features folder where I have the accounts, dashboard, expenses, all these pages here. And the last thing before I show you the application is that I also created the Postman collection here that is in the description of this video. Then you can access it and test all the endpoints as well. So it's all configured. Now to demonstrate the application, you can see that the first page is the login page. Then the user have three options, sign up, login, or continue as a guest. If the user opts to continue as a guest, it will be already set with values and all data from the database, as you can see here. So I have dynamic graphics, dynamic chart. I also can filter by period of time. If I want to see incomes or expenses, if I want dark or light mode. And here in the side component, I can see that I have the accounts tab, investments, expenses, and settings. So here for the accounts tab, you can see all the accounts. You can also create the account. So if you put name and description, you can choose the account type, the currency, and the starting balance. And then add this account, it's going to show up here and update this chart as well. Here in the investment tab, you can trade assets selecting crypto or stocks. From this drop down, the values are being fetched from the API, so those values are real values. So here, for example, I'm gonna buy this crypto. When I submit order, if the account has enough money on it, it's gonna submit the order and it's gonna show up here on the holdings. You can see the allocation graph as well and the performance for your crypto accounts. Here in the expenses tab, you can create a new transaction, decide if it's expense or income, choose the account, select a category for income or expenses. And then here, for example, I'm going to add an income on my check-ins as my salary of 1000 USD. Adding transaction, it's going to show up the save message and it's going to update the dashboards and all the other charts that I have. Still on the expenses tab, you can see the breakdown of your expenses and the recent expenses as well, based on the period of time that you set over here. And then here on top, you can see the budget and the how much you spent in that period of time. So the budget can be set here on the settings tab, where you can also change photo, name, and email if you're not a guest. You can also change the currency. For example, if I exchange for CAD, it's gonna update the monthly budget, And saving changes, it's gonna update as well all the entire application to get Canadian dollars. So you can choose over here in the settings page. Here in the settings, you also have a logout button and the about the creator section again. So if I log out here and want to create an account and then fill those fields, choosing the full name, email, password, and the actual currency, you can see that's gonna update the locale automatically. Then you can sign up. And now with the account that we just create, I can fill information here in login page and access dashboard. And here is the dashboard, the first page after the login. And once you sign up, you're gonna have a complete empty dashboard. So you can start setting up your settings page, your expenses, then you can create accounts. It already comes with a check-in empty account here. And then you can make investments here on the investments tab as well. And as you saw in the guest login, all the charts and graphics will be showing information as you input data on your account. Still on the settings tab, as the application is 100% dynamic, you can also change the photo. So you can choose a photo from here and then you can open it. You can change your name if you're logged in. You can change email, the currency, budget, theme, and also saving the changes. The profile photo is going to show up here on top and everything is going to be saved. So that's all the features that the application can do. It's easy to navigate through here by those tabs, and everything is responsive based on the user inputs as expenses, incomes, investments, even buying or selling, and also change the settings for the profile. Everything works. To summarize, that is a project done 100% by myself, where I could learn a lot about Node, React, Express, and how a full stack application can work. And I could learn a lot about deployments as well. And you can check out the information in the description of this video to see the GitHub repository, the link to the application, and the Postman collections as well. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you later.